Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. We're going to do a quick oil change on these Y-bolts. I'll show you a couple tricks I just learned from doing one of them. I'm going to do the second one. I'll show you as I do this. So we got to go down through the kitchen table here. I got mine on a charger. I just got done doing hers. So hers is out here. I just got to oil the chain down. Did the oil change, washed it up real nice. And so let me oil this chain down, swap these over on the charger, get this up on a stand. I'll be right back with you to show you a couple little ways I found to make this job easier. All right, so on the driver's side, left side of the bike, just taking a pull on that cover. Oh wow, that's a lot of trash in here. Let's get all this junk out of here. And you got a drain plug here and a fill plug back here. And we're gonna take a 19 mil socket. We're gonna loosen this nut, holding that sprocket on. Ooh, that thing was loose already. That's no bueno. So, I'm just gonna pull this back a little bit. Because you don't have a lot of room between that sprocket and the drain plug to get the drain, or the fill plug to get the fill plug out. And that has to come out. And next we're gonna take a 5 mil Allen wrench. And I like using this little magnetic tray. It holds just about enough, the perfect amount of fluid that this thing's gonna leak out. So, take and put this in here, get a wrench, put it on the other end of it. And crack that loose. Fluid comes out black as black could get. Look at how nasty that fluid is. Good grief. Now we'll grab a paper towel, clean off this magnetic drain bolt. And there's not really much for shavings and shiny particles in there. It does not take a lot of oil, I'll tell you that. So we're just gonna set this drain plug down. And we'll crack the fill plug loose. Now, word of the wise, typically speaking, mechanics, you always want to take your fill plug out before your drain plug. Because if I couldn't get that fill plug out, or I strip it, I've already drained all the fluid. And I got no way to really put it back in, although I could flip the bike on its side and just fill it up through the drain plug, but with cars and things, you can't just flip it on the side. So you always pull your fill before you pull your drain. This really is only a 5 or 10 minute process. There's not a lot to it. There we go. There's our fill plug. Let's take and give that thing a quick wipe. Wipe it off. Does have the gasket on it. So now we're going to take our oil catch pan and fish out that magnetic tray. And look at that. That's not the perfect amount in there. Take a little rag. Clean this guy out real fast. Oh, there's our drain plug. Let's wipe that little seat off, get any dirt and debris out of there. Nice and tight. All right. I'm gonna put the bike up on a stand so it's just standing up more level and straight. Okay. Now I have got an old Talaria gear oil. It's API GL5 85W90 oil. So we're going to just take and stick this through into the drain, into the fill hole. And it's starting to drip out a little bit. That's that. Put our fill plug back in. So that tube held 90 mils. And I used about half on each bike. Nice and tight. And then we're just going to zip our sprocket nut back on. There we go. We're done. This whole process didn't even take 10 minutes. You know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes max. You don't need the tool to get the cover off. A 5mm wrench to pull both your fill and drain plugs. 19mm socket to pull out your sprocket nut. Wipe off your fill and drain plugs. Put the drain plug back in. Fill it up with oil. Put your fill plug in. Zip your crank sprocket back on. Put your cover back on. That's it. It's a quick, easy 7 or 8 step process. So hope you enjoyed that. We'll catch you on the next one. Enjoy those Y bolts, guys.